Let's just get to the guy, right? He's our neighbor across the way, Pro Bowler, All-Pro, one of the best on the back end of the Chargers. Derwin James back on the Rich Eisen Show. Good to see you, Derwin. How are you?
Good to see you. How y'all doing?
I'm doing fine. Well, I just want to start before we get into you and your team and your week and your season. Your reaction to the monster trade deadline Tuesday in which Sauce Gardner, within 110 days of signing his new 4-year, $120 million contract extension, gets traded for 2 ones to the Indianapolis Colts. Derwin, your 2 cents on that one.
Wow, that's a big move, especially when one of the top DBs get traded like that. I feel like both teams made a move for their team, and man, I can't wait to see it.
I know you saw the Indianapolis Colts in your building just in recent days as well, Derwin, and you saw what that team looks like. I wonder, I'm not turning into a pundit or an analyst about what you think it means for the Colts. My just 2 cents is, a team that goes out and gets to be aggressive, to flipping 2 ones for a defensive back like Sauce. I mean, when you being a back end player on defense, what do you think when you hear that sort of thing?
When you being a player, I feel like when you make that type of move, especially with the type of team they already have, I feel like you're trying to win right now, and that's what that move speaks. I got a lot of respect for Coach Shane over there and a lot of guys on that team, but good team, and I feel like they just added an even better player, so we'll see how it goes.
I know, and again, I guess it just shows you. I mean, how do you as a player, again, I know the Chargers love you, and for good reason, and you love Los Angeles, but I mean, just this is a business at the end of the day, right? I mean, here's a player that just struck a deal like that, and then within 100 days, 2 first rounds later, he's gone. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. And that's part of the business, and like you say, it's part of it.
Okay, let's get to you now and this team. How does this feel different than previous years for you, Derwin, so far for the Chargers?
I just feel like we're connected on all levels. I just feel like we're playing team football, and when you can play team football, you can get through a lot of adversity things. And I feel like guys have been down during the season, but it's been a next man up mentality, and it's been fun just taking the field with these guys every day and taking the locker room every day.
What do you mean by connected? Can you give me a little bit better, description of what do you mean by connected, Derwin?
Having each other back, whether it's when offense need us to get a stop as a defense, or whether we need the offense to score points for us, and special teams being both having both our backs. So I'm just saying we don't have like a lot of superstar big name players, but I feel like we go out there every day and we play team football.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I mean you're a superstar big name player,
Nah, man, nah.
No, why do you say that? Hold on a second. Come on, what do you?
Nah, man, nah.
Derwin James.
No, you're being humble. No, you're being humble. You're being too humble, and I refuse to accept your humility.
I won't accept that, Rich.
I won't do it. No, none of us will. The entire Rich Eisen
Show. Don't start that, Rich. Don't start that.
No. Come on,
I appreciate you, brother.
No, right back at you. But I mean, where does that humility come from, Derwin? Where does it come from?
I say probably my parents doing a great job instilling, especially my mom and my dad, just always being there for me. Had great parents growing up, and brothers and sisters in the house, so it was come from a great family, honestly.
No, hold on a second. How many kids do you have, Derwin?
I have 2 kids, and I have a daughter that's also on the way that'll be here in February.
Okay.
First week of February. So.
Now, just giving you a heads up, because you have 2 sons and you have a daughter coming. Is that what you're saying?
No, I got 1 son and I got 1 daughter.
Okay.
And I got another.
Well, then you know that the daughters are the ones that will keep you humble. You know
oh
what
yeah,
I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, my daughter has definitely softened me up. She's 1 year old this year. She just turned 1 like 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
So my son, he's 4. So yeah, my kids are my world, man. They keep me grounded, man. Honestly.
Now listen, the sons are one thing, but when your daughter, has she said the word daddy to you yet? Has she said that?
Oh, that was her first word. That's the only word she knows. My girlfriend gets so mad about it because she like, can we teach her another word? Like so that's all she said. So.
Oh boy, her first word is daddy. Because my guys around here accuse me. Listen, 2 awesome boys, and I love them just as much as my daughter. They accuse me of playing favorites.
Come on,
around here.
Yeah, nah, it ain't favorites because actually both both kids' first word was actually Dad.
Okay,
so
that's
it was
good.
pretty cool.
Now, listen.
So it was pretty cool.
Another thing, though, they keep pointing out is another Florida State Seminole,
Yes.
and named one Deion Sanders, says that he ranks his children, and that I should be doing the same as well.
Absolutely.
Nah. Oh, I ain't gonna put no ranking on them.
Careful.
I love them all. I love them all the same.
Yeah, but you might be hearing from Deion very soon, Derwin. Did you hear from Deion when you were in the draft process? Did you hear from him at all? Back in the day?
A little bit. Not really, but a little bit. I was familiar with him coming out when I was in college. He reached out to me a lot.
Okay.
So, got a lot of respect for Coach Deion Sanders for sure.
Well, so who are the people who have helped you become the player that you are today? Then, what do you have for me there?
I'd say first and foremost, God, starting with him, and then second, it would be all the great coaches that I had along the way, all the great teammates, for sure. And then got to give my parents credit also. So those four or five things.
All right, let's talk Jim Harbaugh for a minute here, Derwin. Give me your favorite Jim Harbaugh phrase, statement. What do you got for me, Derwin? What's your favorite?
Man, you know my favorite one. Who got it better than us? That one is just that one's just always gonna be the best one for me. Every time I hear it.
You know that comes from his dad, right? You know that comes from Jack.
Yeah. I love the phrase. Thank you, Pop Jack, for that. But we love it as a team for sure.
Has Jack been around at all?
Oh yeah, he's definitely been around. Gave us speeches before the game last year, so we had him around. He has a lot of energy also.
Did you hear the one that Jim said about remembering when he was born? Did you hear that story?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like being born in the womb again.
Yeah, and did he remember?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that one next. If I didn't tell you that one, for sure, that was definitely one of my favorite stories. When he compared it to that being born again.
Yeah, that he just remembers the day he was born and all that business. And and he was sitting here on this set a few months ago saying that he woke up in the middle of the night saying that he thought he needed to get Justin Herbert to the Hall of Fame. That's what he said right here.
Hey, what you gonna tell him? I wasn't there, you wasn't there. What you gonna tell him?
Well, listen, Derwin, you know I'm a Michigan Wolverine, right? You know I'm a Michigan Wolverine. I was in school. My first year is 1986. The first quarterback I rooted for, the quarterback of my freshman year, was named Jim Harbaugh. And so many people say to me, what do you think about him leaving to go to the Chargers after he won the championship? And I'm like, he hung the banner. There's this man-made lake in front of SoFi. I think he walked across it to sign his contract with the Chargers. That's the way I feel about it.
He one of a kind. We love Coach Harbaugh, man. I have had a coach like him for sure, man. We love him. And some of his phrases, just how he comes up with it on the fly, man. He's a guy that definitely, man, he's one of a kind.
Well, I mean, and I asked him prior to the game in Brazil, because I called that one on YouTube with the Chiefs, Derwin. I said to him, like, what? And I knew that it wasn't going to get an answer from him. I just knew that he just doesn't want to get self-reflective, at the outset of a season or anything like that. But what is his secret sauce, And he said, I just love football, and people who love football love me. And so that's what he said. And I thought to myself, he keeps it simple. You know what I mean?
And simple, honest, and when you straightforward, you know what you're gonna get with Coach Harbaugh. And if you don't love football, you're not gonna like him. You're gonna feel like you don't really get along with him. But if you love football, you're gonna be all in, and you're gonna see where he's coming from, man. And it's gonna come from a place that you have never seen before. And that's what makes him unique. That's what makes him special.
Well, I have found you before a Sunday night game against the Steelers in SoFi, sir. What does it mean to play in front of a whole country against Aaron Rodgers, Derwin James?
It means a lot just to be able to take the field, to represent my team, to represent my family, to go out there, just play hard, and go out there and get it done.
What about a national televised game? What about that?
I love it, playing it for the fans and for being the only game on for sure. But I just want to go out there and just play hard.
And your team's right in the mix, man. I understand. The tackles are down and on the offensive line, and the team is banged up. We're waiting for Omarion Hampton to maybe coming back, just to name 3 players. But this team is in the mix. I mean, this team is in the mix ahead of the Chiefs. and right there with the Denver Broncos, who you are going to be facing in short order. And I'm just wondering, how far do you think this team can go? What do you got for me here?
We can go as far as we want to go, and I feel like every day we're getting better, and I feel like all you got to do is punch your ticket and get in the dance, and once you're in there, anything can happen. And I feel like every day the men in the locker room, the coaches, the players, we all working our tail off to get better, and I feel like giving ourselves a chance.
The word Super Bowl mentioned in your locker room?
That's why we all signed up. That's why we all committed to our team for sure.
Okay. And are you and Jalen Ramsey going to have any Florida State, sort of a reunion? Or what do you got? You're going to be out both you guys from Florida State on this field, same field, Derwin. What do you got?
Oh yeah, that's my brother. But you know, we got to go get the dub, and I definitely got to go represent. I know he's gonna be trying to represent for his squad, so I definitely got to go represent for mine.
And should you potentially find yourself in the vicinity of Aaron Rodgers after maybe you put him on the turf or grab a football that he has thrown, do you say something to him? Well, that's not your game, Derwin.
We'll see how the games go, but I just play football. I let my play do the talking, honestly.
Okay. Well, listen, and thanks for joining. Really appreciate that. Great to see you. You're just down the street. I understand time constraints and things like that. You're always welcome here. So you're aware.
Man, you gotta give me an invite, man. You gotta invite me more, man.
Here it is.
Come on, man.
You now have it. We're neighbors.
Appreciate it.
Do you have any idea?
On, man.
You literally hang a right out of your facility, go a couple of lights, and you hang a left.
Yeah.
If you ever need like a cup of sugar, eggs, you know what I mean? Like we're
here. I'm coming, man. I'm coming now. I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm coming.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt about it. And Jim did offer me the services of Ben Herbert to train for my 40.
Hey, you got to get in there, man. You got to get in there. You got to come check it out.
He's the real deal.
He's the real deal, man.
I know.
He the real deal.
I told Jim I don't want to sit there vomiting. You know what I mean? Like I have my own kids I got to stand up for.
He gonna get you right, man.
Okay.
We got you, man. Appreciate you, man.
I'm going to do that. You go win your football games. I'll come in and train at some point, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Rich.
Derwin James, everybody.
All right. Appreciate you, man.
Right back at you. Have a great Sunday night game against the Steelers right here on The Rich Eisen Show.